Emma Watson came out of her cave recently to make a pretty strange post on Instagram that is a big rambling mess. I'm going to go over it because it's really strange. It's quite lengthy, too, enough that people are making articles on it because, well, I don't think she's had much to say over the past couple of years. In fact, in her post on Instagram, she says that she's been in a self-imposed coof cocoon. So we'll go over that. Harry Potter star Emma Watson thanks the planet Saturn for changing her life. So this is some weird astrology stuff that I believe she's referring to. Some crazy stuff where the planet Saturn aligns with your birth month or something. But apparently she was wrong in it because it was supposed to have happened at 27 and 30, not age 33. I don't know anything about this weird thing. I didn't even know it was a religion for some people. Had no idea. But she did this big rant over on her Instagram. Let's just try and read through this. Look at this thing. I think she's losing her mind. I think she lost her mind when she came out and said she was in a relationship with herself, a self-relationship. Obviously, a child star, usually they lose their minds, and I think she's been losing hers for some time. She says, "This is 33. Holy moly. Before 29, I hadn't even heard of a Saturn return as a concept. Let's just say now that I am well acquainted, I stepped away from my life. I learned to surf. I rode some horses. I did a lot of therapy. My brother and I joined forces. I adopted Sophia in Mexico, who seems to be an angel, not a dog. We filmed a Harry Potter reunion. I said goodbye to my grandma and grandpa. I retraced my steps. I started a woman's environmental investment fund. I played pickleball with Sugar Ray Leonard. And I even played golf. And then I tried to make all of my girlfriends learn too. I cut my thumbnail off on my hand, both my hands. I cut my thumbnail off on both my hands trying to cook for myself. How the hell did you cut both your thumbnails off cooking? Okay. And then I was only able to do things one-handed for months. I felt really sad and really pissed off about a lot of things. And we know that. I learned more about love and being a woman. That's funny how she says, I felt really sad and really pissed off about a lot of things. And then she learned more about love and being a woman. It took me 3 years, but I have finally figured out a daily practice, and I can actually keep it for more than a few days. I burned some things down. I eat green things now. I get obsessed with making Squarespace websites. I directed my first commercial. These pictures were actually taken on my birthday last year, but I wasn't ready to come out of my COVID cocoon. Today I feel thank you to the witches in my coven who were so pivotal in helping me arrive at where I am, who I am now, and you are my Avengers, and you inspire me and kick ass. It takes a village. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And lastly, thank you to my brother for helping me find the most challenging things in time. Incredibly funny. Thank you, Jessica Dial. I'm obsessed with you. Thank you to the incredible Thea Beauty, Mark's Films, Story Slaughter, Lumi Ring, Major Moon. Thank you to all these other people, too. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. It's a big old long run-on sentence. She does have periods in there, but it's just not worded very well. It's got emojis. It's a big text message, 200-word post. She's got emojis all over and the stuff, but it's just a big ramble thing. I think she's losing her mind. Though she's already lost her mind a few years ago, I think she's going more insane. And that's Hollywood that's causing that. You hear all the time about how Hollywood drives people crazy. I present to you Emma Watson. So I'm just waiting for the meltdown where she shaves her head and gets put into an institution like Britney Spears had a few years ago, if you remember that. It seems like she's well on that path. And this is what Hollywood does to people. She's been losing her mind for some time. Witches in the coven, cutting her fingernails off, talking about burning things down. She was hateful and pissed off for a year, and then also learned love. It's a little insane. I wonder if she's mad that her legacy is going to be erased with that new Harry Potter television series that's coming. In what, I would say 2-3 years, we're going to start getting that. We're going to get a new Harry, Ron, and Hermione. The show will probably be bigger than the movies, to be honest. And it'll erase her legacy. In the end, J.K. Rowling gets the last laugh, I think. I thought they had that quote in here where she refers to herself in a relationship. Yeah, there it is. This is not the first time Watson has floated some odd references. Back in 2019, the actress claimed that she was fine with being a single woman because she was in a self-partnership. I never believed the whole I'm happy single spiel. It took me a long time, but I'm very happy being single. I call it being self-partnered. She said at the time, according to the Daily Mail. So she's about on the same level of Harry Potter delusionists. This is from a few days ago. Figure I'd throw it in with this video. But this is a bunch of the people that are mad at J.K. Rowling. HBO's confirmed the Harry Potter reboot with J.K. Rowling as a producer, and the Twitter activist Hivemind has already begun to spit out propaganda to support a boycott of the series, telling Universal Orlando to sell J.K. Rowling piñatas, which would, even if they did, the money from selling those and made by Universal, a percentage of that would go to J.K. Rowling. So she would probably be on board with the selling of the piñatas. But you can see a lot of these. J.K. Rowling is an executive producer. She will directly benefit. J.K. Rowling is an executive producer. She will directly benefit. J.K. Rowling is an executive producer. She will directly benefit. This is the year 2034. The cast of most of the recent adaptation of Harry Potter came out in support of people. J.K. Rowling continues a new adaptation. The cycle continues. And then here's some more. It's just, oh man, these people. Why, if you don't like the series, just walk away from it. Walk away from it. But instead, they do crazy meltdowns, and the meltdown over Hogwarts Legacy was ridiculous. It was insane. It was insane. It's one of the weirdest meltdowns that I've ever seen. You literally had people losing their minds over a video game release, going after people streaming it, and crying on Twitter all day, and all they did was make the sales for the game go through the roof. They're going to do it again with the Harry Potter show. It's going to be fun leading up to that show. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.